This is a response to utnow's prompt. He told us to describe a childhood fiasco. I have no intention to top his story about almost burning down his house, but I'll tell you my fiasco anyway. But before I start, I should say there should be an organization. I know there's an organization called PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, but I think there should also be an organization called PETI, People for the Ethical Treatment of Insects, because people do a lot of nasty, nasty things to insects, especially when you're young. This is my case in point. So one day when I was 9, I went to the bathroom, and to my surprise and my delight, I saw that there was a fly in the bathroom. I was usually pretty happy when a fly was around because I could kill it. But at this moment, I didn't have a fly swatter at my disposal, so in my mind, I did the next best thing. I took off the detachable shower head and went after him with that. But now when I think back to it, I think, what was I doing? How cruel can a person be? My devious plan was to shoot it down with a lot of water, weigh it down with a lot of water, and then I guess I wanted to drown it after that with a bunch of water from the shower head. That's really cruel. A good analogy, I think, is the stereotypical mafioso-style execution where you tie someone's legs to a concrete block and you let them float down to the bottom of a body of water. That's essentially what I was trying to do to this fly. But thank goodness this fly just wasn't about to be done in by a 9-year-old and a shower head. He successfully avoided all my attempts, and I followed him all around the bathroom, shooting water everywhere, all over the bathroom. Everything was soaked. The mirror was soaked. You couldn't use the mirror. You couldn't look at yourself in the mirror. There's too much water on it. Towels were soaked. The toilet, the sink, the floor, there was about there was probably less than half an inch of water on the floor. But like utnow, I tried to fix the problem so I wouldn't get in trouble. So I went and got a lot of paper towels and proceeded to dry up the room.
What are you doing with those paper towels?
Nothing. But unlike utnow, I was able to fix the problem. I was able to dry everything. Well, I forgot about the toilet, but I didn't get in trouble. All I got was just a quizzical look from my mom, and that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and toot my own horn. I feel I have evolved into an excellent fly exterminator. I'm very adept with the fly swatter. It's not a difficult thing to do, but I'm able to hit the fly while it's in midair and kill it that way instead of waiting for it to cling to a wall or a window. And to me, I think that's a better way to kill a fly. While it's in midair. Because when it's on the wall, it's just resting, maybe taking a crap, cleaning its wings, cleaning its leg, cleaning its body. But when it's in flight, it's at its most evasive, and while it's on the wall, it's the most vulnerable. So from the hunter's perspective, it's much more noble, I guess, to kill it in midair. But of course, there are creatures out there who do actually have to wait for a fly to be at its most vulnerable in order to kill it. Like the greatest tree frog, they have to wait for a fly to land, and then they'll leap and eat it. But I mean, it's this small, so I mean, I can give a little leeway there. But us, we're humans. We're huge compared to the fly, so we shouldn't have to wait for it to stand on a wall or a window. I hadn't really developed it back then when I was 9 and with the shower and all that, but I found out in my future years that you don't need a fly swatter. All you really need is the shirt on your back, and you don't even have to take it off. You just need a handful of it, like so. And this provides enough power to kill a fly in one swipe. I mean, that's all it takes. Just that, and bam! P-Tie is knocking on your door. The representative, Spamela Spanderson, is throwing a lawsuit in your face. That's all it takes. Like I said before, from the hunter's perspective, when you kill a fly while it's in midair, while it's most invasive, it's more noble. But I mean, I think it even works out from the fly's perspective too. I mean, would your last thought before dying, would you rather it be, good, whoa, oh my, I'm never ever eating that again? Or would you want your last thought to be, before you die, I can fly! I can fly! See you later, meatbag, I can fly!